Harry Williams here for Severe MMA at Cage Warriors 146 in Manchester with a successful Reece McEwan after a third round, I believe. Was it third round? Second round, sorry, too many fights tonight. For a second round guillotine. I know Scollieri gave you a couple of tests and you passed him with flying colours. What's your assessment of the fight?
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, I love when fighters go in and they face adversity and they come out. That tells me you're a fighter. I've got a lot of respect for fighters who come back off losses and poor rounds and they come back and win. I've done that tonight. So I'm ecstatic to come back after a bad first round and then submit a jiu-jitsu black belt. I'm really happy with that. So
yeah, I mean, you're a high-level grappler yourself.
Thank you.
So to come in and get that tap, how secure did it feel? Did it feel like it was coming, or how did it feel?
So when I put the guillotine on it first, again, from me personally, I know I'm good at those threats, and secondly, having feeling that opponent, I knew that, like, it's easy to say this, like maybe somebody watching this saying, of course you're going to say that, but seeing round one, I felt his strength, and I knew if I ride this round out, I'll be stronger in round 2 and round 3. So when I got that guillotine and I felt it tight, I was closing my elbow and I could feel that he was getting, every time I hit him in the body as well, I could feel him getting weaker. So when I was squeezing, I thought, I've got this, because I've still got another 10 seconds of squeeze here. And I felt the tap at first, but in the first round I thought I had an armbar, and I thought, did he tap or not? So I thought, no, I'm not letting this go until the referee stops me. So Severe put an article up and called me a wizard, and I screenshotted it, and I just thought there, I was like, that's comments like that motivate you to like be a wee bit better. But so shout out to Severe for that.
we welcome it always. We welcome it always. So with like in the bantamweight division now, you have cemented yourself now with 3 straight wins in a row. Getting like very good names as well.
Of course.
Obviously beforehand you were supposed to fight Adam Wilson. Sorry. Is that fight still something you're open to, or are you looking kind of past that now with this win?
I try not to get too. I give Adam Wilson the benefit of the doubt. You get injured in training, but who I fight, I'm not focused on opponents. Honestly, I'm not focused on the division. I'm focused on being Cage Warriors bantamweight champion. Whether that's the next fight, the fight after that, I'll continuously say that. If that gets presented to me, my team, my manager think that's the right time, then we'll do it. If my manager, my team think that's not the right time, maybe fight after, then we'll do that then. At the end of the day, I've got a 5-fight deal. When I signed with the promotion, I signed with them off a loss. My first fight, I got performance of the night bonus against Sam Spencer. A 3rd round finish. I went into the fight compromised. I couldn't grapple for 3 weeks, and my knee was so bad I couldn't even grapple for another 7 weeks after that. So I went into the fight compromised, performance of the night bonus. Fight number 2, I take out the number 1 contender in Kingsley Crawford. Fight number 3, I take a late replacement and I submit a jiu-jitsu black belt. However that first round went, that's 3 statements in a row. I told you when I was here, when I said to Cage Warriors, give me my contract, I won't let you down. 3 fights in a row. All I say is, when you give me that title shot, I won't let you down.
And with that, like, you've come to Manchester again for a second time. You've competed down in London. There's some of the support you have is unbelievable. How comfortable are you when like you hear the Oasis hit, especially in Manchester, of course? You hear that music hit, and then all your fans go crazy. How comfortable does that make you?
So it's supersonic for me. Like, the reason why I choose that walkout sound is because it says you need to be yourself, and it's like you can have it all, but how much do you want it? See, being in that guillotine, you can have it all. How much do you want it? I promise you right now, I could have tapped and it would have been acceptable to tap, but losing was not an option tonight. In terms of the crowd, honestly, like, from being an amateur, being told that you're on the card with professionals, as an amateur that's a big deal, right? You've sold the most tickets in the card, you go down to England, you've sold the most pay-per-views in the card, you go to the biggest show in Europe and you hear that noise. Like, I've been in the back here, I don't know how many fights, but I've not heard a crowd like that. See, when I left that octagon, I was like, oh my, I said, I'll come back and see you all. And they're probably all left now, they're like, where is he? But that's incredible. And they've all had to travel from Glasgow, town outside Glasgow, Greenock. They had to leave at 11 this morning. Some people see, last time in London, they were staying out down there for 2 or 3 nights, travelling, getting buses and trains, and that's incredible. Honestly, I love every single one of these that came down, and I'm glad it's getting recognised.
Well, Reece, great performance, another great chapter in your career.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you again on Cage Warriors.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.